What is going on, people inside that internet machine? Here we go, our first pickup video of 2021. Alright, so today we're going to talk about Mario Tax. We got Indiana Jones, $4. Monster Trucks, $4. Mario Donkey Kong, $9. Womp womp womp. Alright. You see the clips there, man. Goodwill's awesome, but they're kind of getting crazy. Known about the Mario Tax for a while. Something, you know, they throw out their games and they're $3, $4, $5, whatever it is, but it's like consistent, you know, for all the games. And you know, now they're charging $3 or $4 more for a Mario game. And then you know, VCRs. You know, sometimes I think the people at the store, oh, these people come in all the time and VCRs so quick, we should raise the prices. And it's like, okay, you're a business, do whatever you got to do, but you know, makes it a little bit harder for us resellers out there. You know what is not hard is getting free games. Free is my second favorite F word, as you can imagine. And one of the lieutenants was cleaning some stuff out, saying we got these games, his kids are, you know, older, moved out, whatever. So we got them for free. First thing, not really a PC guy, but we got Skyrim Legendary Edition on the PC. I'll throw that in the trade pile. And next time we do a trade show, if anybody wants that. Elder Scrolls Skyrim 5 or whatever. I actually have this one. This is the only game in the stack that I already had. So I'm going to make sure that this one has like the map and the manual and everything. I'm going to make sure that my copy has that. We might upgrade, but we have an extra copy of Skyrim. All these will be adding to the collection, which is great. Game & Watch for the original Game Boy. Game Boy is one of my most nostalgic consoles. I love the Game Boy. I think it's pretty underrated. You know, there's some good games on there. The sound chip is amazing. And I like that the games are a little shorter. You know, they can only fit so much on the memory space. Sonic the Hedgehog, a game that gets a lot of hate. Stuntman Ignition. Don't really know a lot about that one. Final Fantasy 13. And I was pretty excited to see this one, Soul Calibur 4. We'll bust out the PS4 or the PS3. And we'll definitely play that. Nice complete copy. So as you can see, I can't wait to play as Darth Vader right there. So thank you again, LT, for hooking me up with those great games. Tyler and I were supposed to go out and do some stuff, but he had to go to the grocery store. So while he was doing that, I ran around to some thrift stores. We found this Transformer Minicon Sand Sting for 99 cents. Still in the package. So we'll get that ink off of there. And then we'll throw it up on the eBay store. About 10 bucks, you know, for that guy, which is cool. And then the Goodwill outlet, you know, they sell stuff by the pound. So we paid 63 cents for this stuff. We got, and I don't do PC, Sims 3 Pets expansion pack. Looked like it was in nice condition and that everything was in there. So, you know, I don't know, $4 on that, $5 on that. And then I saw this one, and as I was holding it, I could feel there was like a smaller disc inside. So when I opened it, there was a copy of just the regular Sims, so it's not even the right, you know, game. But there was a Nintendo DSi Action Replay disc in there, and those things are like 30 bucks, so we were like, heck yeah on that. But 63 cents total for those, and yeah, I don't think we'll have any problem making a little bit of money. Alright, here's your Lego fix for the week. We didn't pick up a big box of Legos, but we found one of these 3-packs. I think it was $3, $3 or $4 at Goodwill. I don't think that those are the people that go inside of that. This is more of a Christmas packaging. And although this guy has a Santa hat on, I'm not sure if that's what goes in there. I have to do a little bit more research on that. But yeah, there you go. Picked up 99. I don't remember if this was half off or not. So I'm just gonna say it was 99 cents. A stack of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 or 10 blank CD cases. I don't like to pay that much for that little. I like to pay like $1 and get like a box of them at a garage sale. But I really needed some for some loose disc games I wanted to sell. So we picked that up. Journey live in Manila. I love Journey, man. It was, God, what was this, 5-6 years ago? My son and I went and saw Journey at Crew Stadium. So we're going to give this a playthrough, and then we'll throw that up on the eBay for resale. MTV Unplugged, Alice in Chains on DVD. Again, something, remember when Unplugged was a thing? You know, Nirvana, Pearl Jam, you know, they would sit down and do these live sessions. Yeah, they were great. So we'll give that a watch, and we'll flip that. $1.50 each on these. They were $3, but they were half off. So we got Fable for the original Xbox, and then Dark Angel for the PS2. Games aren't worth a ton, but for $1.50 in the disc, yeah, the discs were in really nice shape. They were both complete. I really didn't feel like I could leave them, so we snagged those. I'll probably throw those on my eBay store for $3 or $4, and you know, make a little bit on them, not too much. So Tyler and I, you know, we made a trip down to Lancaster. It's about 30-40 minutes from us, in hopes of picking up this PlayStation 2 line. It was a console, it had like Mafia, Nightmare Before Christmas, Avatar, Into the Inferno. You know, had some decent titles there. But the guy ended up selling it or not contacting Tyler back or whatever. But while we were down there, you know, there's Super Game Team, there's pawn shops, thrift stores, all kinds of stuff. We found this place, and I forget what it was called, but it was more like a record and a CD shop. I didn't really realize there was a market for used CDs, but this guy apparently gets $4 a piece for them. But we walked into the store, and you know when they just got like inventory all over the floor that they haven't really sorted through, and behind the counter there's like boxes of messes where there's just games and DVDs and controllers and cables. So sometimes at those places you can find some really good deals because you can look at it and obviously they don't have the time to sort through their current inventory, which also means they probably don't have a lot of time to go through and reprice some of their video game stuff, etc., etc. Had a stack of common Nintendo games. I said, how much are they? He said, oh, those are just $5 a piece. Of course, all the Marios were in the glass case. But we found Karate Kid for the Nintendo, which is on the list. All right, there's the list, the childhood Nintendo games that I need, and my Nintendo want list. You can see right there, Karate Kid #1. Let's cross it off the list. Yeah! Done and done. Always nice to cross one off the list. Now, Karate Kid, if you follow me on Facebook, you know that I've already beaten this game. It's a very short game. It's 4 levels. The first level is like the All Valley Tournament. It's pretty easy. Just keep kicking. I don't know. It looks like somebody put a cigarette out on this cartridge. But yeah, for $5, you know, you're gonna get $5 worth of fun out of the Karate Kid on the Nintendo. Is it a bad game? Yeah, maybe. There are some redeeming qualities, but I don't think it's worth all the hate that it gets from some of the other online YouTube reviewers and stuff like that. You know, okay, you know, whatever. What are your thoughts on the Karate Kid? Leave a comment down below, because I don't know what else to say about it. Awesome to add it to the collection. It's a game that I wanted to add for a long time, and to get it for $5, that's about as cheap as you can get it, especially at a retail store. Yeah, it does look like somebody put a cigarette out on there. So while we're at this store, they had, you know, one of those acrylic cases that you can rotate, and they got DS games and stuff on there. Most of the stuff was overpriced, but we found a little gem in there. Again, doesn't have time to go through and reprice his inventory. Mega Man Star Force Dragon. That's not going to pop up, but they had it for $20. So after this video, I'm throwing this up on my eBay store for $74.99. So hopefully we'll make about $50 on that little guy right there. Went to Super Game Team. Super Game Team is a really awesome store. It's inside, I forget the name of the mall, but yeah, they're always willing to. Always willing to work with you, give you a good deal, stuff like that. And they had a JVC XI, you know, the Sega Genesis with the CD player, $300. I almost popped, and then, you know, in your head you're trying to justify. You're like, well, I wonder if I could write that off on my taxes as a business expense because it allows me to test Sega CD games. In the end, I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it, you know. But man, what an awesome console. We did get 2 games, and we got, let's see, $26. We picked up Thunder Spirits for the Super Nintendo shooter game. That was 13 bucks. And another shooter for the NES. We picked up Silkworm, another Sammy game. Vice Project Doom is a Sammy game. Twin Cobras was a Sammy game. And hopefully this is going to be a good one. But yeah, for 26 bucks for 2 shooters that I didn't have, no problem. And the carts are in great condition too. Tyler bought a complete in-box Flintstones game. And then maybe something else, I forget. But yeah, Super Game Team, if you're ever in that area, definitely check it out. I want to shoot it for an episode of Odds and Ends for Game Store Tour. I haven't done one of those in a while, and I think that might be a perfect candidate. I was kind of out. What do we do? Oh, we left work early on Wednesday to get a head start on our weekend. You know, we got things to do. And I stopped by Video Game Music Exchange, VGMX, which is a game store on Schrock Road in Westerville, Ohio. And I saw these 2 games in their case. Now, this store, because I'm a member and I'm paying in cash, I got 10% off. So for like $100 out the door. It's so funny, somebody that I know from the Dart community, Gordon Dixon, asked if I had this game and I didn't. And about a week later, I just picked it up. So $34.99 for The Legend of the Mystical Ninja on Super Nintendo. I did check the cart, make sure it was a legitimate copy because it's actually in pretty good shape. But you figure we got 10% off of that, which not bad there. And then a game that I've wanted for a while to add to the Super Nintendo collection to play. I have it on the Genesis, so this is how I justified spending this money. I'm going to sell my Genesis copy for like 35, 40 bucks, and that'll help reduce the cost of this game. They got sick gamer logic, man. That's what we do. But we picked up Sunset Riders for the Super Nintendo. Very nice copy. It was 70 bucks. But again, I got 10% off. And then I'm going to sell my Genesis copy for maybe like 40 bucks. So we got a good deal on that, I think, overall in the end. And yeah, again, a game that I wanted to add to the collection for a long time. If you follow me on Facebook, you've already seen this bad boy right here. But again, we left work a little early. We got to this thrift store. They roll out this cart. I was kind of looking at something else, and as I saw the cart coming out, this guy like jumped right in there. He had his hand on this. He pulled out a box of Bakugan. There were some Legos in there, so I pulled out these little Lego things. I was like, hey, here's some Legos. You want some of those? He's like, oh, I don't want any more Legos. I can't sell them. I'm like, okay. But he had his hand on this bin and then started digging around, and then he walked away. So I immediately grabbed it. Guys, we got a Wii U at Thrift for $40. There's the tablet. There's the console. She's a little dirty. She's a little dirty girl. Needs a nice deep cleaning. A lot of scuffs on the outside there. But I hooked it up, tested it, played just fine. The only 2 things that it was missing an HDMI cable, which we've got some of those around here, not a big deal. And then the Wii U the Wii U tablet charging cable. Came with one of these Nyko, whatever it is. It's a Dream Gear charging dock thing. It's had 2 controllers. Here's a white Wiimote that's also a Wii Motion Plus controller. Don't really see that a lot. Power cable, sensor bar, all of that stuff. Like I said, plugged it in, fired up right away on HDMI, popped in my Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, loaded right away, no problems. But yeah, I wanted one of these for the game room so I could test Wii and Wii U games before I threw them on my eBay store. I have a Wii, but it's in a box, and I gotta keep digging it out. So hopefully we can find a spot for that where we can kind of keep it hooked up, but also out of the way where it's there if we need it. But what are some good Wii U games that I should be playing? I get Mario, Zelda, you know, that kind of stuff, Donkey Kongs. We know about those games, but what are some of the games that are deeper into the library on the Wii U that are worth playing? Leave a comment down below, and I'll try and check out some of those games if I can. Guys, that is going to do it. Wow, what a first pickup video of 2020. Got some good stuff. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please like, comment, subscribe, share on social media, bang that notification bell so you can stay up to date on all of your CM Retro gaming goodness. Guys, take care of yourselves, and we will see you on the next one. Whoa!